Makadimwa sehemu Zimbabwe kusangana zvekare pano pachivhitivhiti chenyu patinokunzira malatest updates nenyaya dzinenge dzichiitika munyika yeZimbabwe zvino hazvina kumira zvakanaka, zvina kugadzikana, asi pano tiri kuuya takakubatira nyaya iri kupisa iri kubva mumastates esocial media toda kuti mungoziva mose mubva maziva chokwadi muziva zvinhu zviri kuitika. Mamiriro enyaya ndeyekuti zviri kunzi President Emmerson Mnangagwa is not fit kuti vanoramba vachienderera mberi kuti vasvike 2030 vari kutaura, asi vanhu vari kusunda kuti pasvike 2030 ndiana Shoni namai vake nerimwe timu rakafanana Gwamatanga naWikini Uchivhayo netimu rese ramuri kuona reri ndo vari kuita izvozvo, ndo vari kuda kusunda ikoko naNatagurei, ndo vari kuda kuti zvisvike ku2030. Saka zvese izvozvo zviri kuongororwa zvaonekwa. According Julius Mawarire ndari kutaura izvozvo achitaura kuti kana makada kunyatsotarisisa izvozvo mamitingi enyika ari kunoitira kuPrike Farm ndiani ari kupa maideas ekuti vanoitira kuPrike Farm vasingaitiri paState House, zviri kuratidzika kuti zvigananda ndo zviri kuplaya role yese iyoyoyo. ED ndiye frontman wezvigananda, ndiye king wacho wezvigananda. Saka Julius Mawarire iye ari kutaura pachake kuti vanhu vari kuda third term havasi Emmerson Mnangagwa, ari kuda third term zviri kunzi zvigananda ndo zviri kusunda ED kuti aende, because zviri kutaura madifferent languages vachisapota ED kuti aramba achitaura nyaya iyi, because ivo vari kuziva vada kusara vari safe nezvinhu zvavakaba, ndo nyaya iripo. Saka zvinhu zvichatriga hondo munyika yeZimbabwe, zvichatriga kurwa kwakakura. Saka mari Zimbabwe isi hatisi kuti imi munofunge chii panyaya iyi iri kutaurwa naJulius Mawarire, but ndiyo nyaya yechokwadi, because mukatarisa mameetings anoitwa kuPrike Farm aya anoitwa nezvigananda zvizvi ndo zvinoenda ikoko. Kana nyika yakudhisaidhirwa zvinhu nezvigananda inenge ichiri nyika here, inenge isisiri nyika. Saka ndosaka tiri kutaura nyaya dzimuri Zimbabwe kuti munyatsonzwisisa chokwadi chiripo kuti zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka, zvinhu hazvina kugadzikana. That's why tauya pano kuti tikonesei kuti ndo zviripo. Naizvozvo muri Zimbabwe tinokutendai kuteerera kwenyu kukuru pano pachivhitivhiti chenyu paTV yenyu patiri kupai malatest updates nenyaya dzinenge dzichiitika munyika yeZimbabwe.
It has been done tactfully, it has been done strategically, slowly, and saying, what is it? You know, they've tested the waters in terms of what is it they can get away with. And if they've gotten away with it, what is it more they can add? So it goes back to the same thing about the constitution. If they can add 2 more years, what stops them from adding 10 years, 20 years? What stops them from making a lifetime president? So it's those little things that we as Zimbabweans should, and you're right, should rightly challenge to say, you know what, there's enough. What is it that can bring Zimbabweans people together to say, we love our country. We might be different locations, different political parties, different all other things. But there must be something about each and everyone that says, you love your country and you are there to defend it. And this even tells to people who are even in, I think, who are even in ZANU-PF themselves. Not everybody is agreeing with this thing. Not everyone is just, there are people who always, just say yes. But the truth of the matter is there are a lot of people as well inside ZANU-PF who are not agreeing to these things. So I think the question is, what is it that will take us Zimbabweans to come together and, to put a full stop to things like that. But yeah, interesting submission, my bro. Anyway,
can I just say something to my brother who spoke previously to say the global image our nayo? No, they are very, very interested in the global image. Our president was the only president who even submitted to Trump to say when Trump was bringing tariffs, he went. I attended the Commonwealth Secretariat session. If people are thinking kuti ndikutaura kuti ndikunyema, I could share a badge rangu rindire attendance. Zimbabwe was part and parcel of discussion, which it was part and parcel of discussing my mineral resources. So people may think for our country. So let's pin them. As some of us, we know when we pinned them last year when Mnangagwa, not even here. in the global village. Yes, they can trade with China. They can trade with Dubai. Trading with China. Even you, Keir Starmer was in China last week or 2 weeks ago. Everyone is trading with China. But it doesn't mean that they don't want to be open to the world, to have a wider market. Yes, they are trading with Belarus and all the unknown countries and Russia. But Russia has got a lot of problems there. We should not try to think for them to say, no, they don't. Yes, they tested. But I want to also bring it to your attention. The Patriotic Act, a number of sections were removed there by a High Court judgment to say they are unconstitutional, and the government didn't challenge it to say they are challenging the decision of the High Court. Neither did they went to the Supreme Court to say the decision of the High Court is not in line. But they knew that what they had brought was not in line with what is constitutional. Thank you.
Right. Thanks, Tatenda, for that. Okay. Okay. Can I go to Ru?
Hi Titus, hi everyone. Guys, when I hear people say we need to mobilize, we need to mobilize, we need to organize, we need to do this, we need to do this. I'm thinking, how many times have we said
Kowaita say.
Tenda mutsinga ana kuuya kupungwe taishayana mabhebhi kupungwe uko. Tamuvhara maikrofoni iyo. Nada kungotaura pana pasingauye kupungwe.
Is that you are trying to advertise? You are very bad at advertising, Owen. That's not how it's done, my guy. Ask Mercy to do it for you. Right, Ru, I'll bring you back. When you say Pungwe, and you know we're in different time zones. Is that Pungwe for the American people or for the European people
For
or the African
Europeans,
people?
everyone. Inotanga iri pungwe yevanhu vari kuEurope. Yobva yasvika pungwe kuvanhu vari kuAmerica. That's why yarana kusvika izvezvi pamavhura space. Saka ipungwe.
Right. So munenge muchichinja mahosere kana kuti it's you only.
Okay.
Unosia phone iri on.
Foni inenge iri oni, makohosi anenge achipinda achibuda. Ini
Right.
ndikamukondo kondinya. Inenge iri oni. Isi
All right.
yekuZimbabwe inonzi magetsi aenda.
All right, Vachari. Haiwa tiri kukunzwai. But I think you need some skills in advertising. Okay, can I go to Vision? Takamirira Ru to come back. Vision, Frank 7358 5928.
Angotaita chitongoti nditaure. Hapana anokwanisa kutaura.
Right, Pinda Shakowen.
Right, guys. Global, village, commonwealth, to trade gold, to what. That's not what we need right now. What we need to conscientize our rural folks is one man, one vote. This is the language they will understand. I remember when MDC first came into play, the rural folks were just told one thing by ZANU-PF. Do you want war to come back? Do you want us to go back to the liberation war? It was just one statement. So, guys, for us to have more people on board, let's not bring these bits and pieces, complex of the matter. Hazvina basa izvozvo. Zvine basa. Zvina basa, zvine basa. What we want is to command a bigger number of Zimbabweans. What we understand that we should take away from ZANU-PF is they are removing one man, one vote. We can extend it by saying, look at this current parliament that is manipulated by ZANU-PF. Everything that comes their way, they don't care. They're just making it pass. So that's the kind of president that you want to come from such an arrangement. Who nobody will be considered. So, guys, what we want is to have one language that can affect those who are in urban areas, that can affect those who are in rural areas. Because if you talk of ZANU-PF trying to join the Commonwealth, isusu mafudza mombe pamurewa uzumba maramba pfungwe. Hatinei nazvo zvekuti Zimbabwe yaenda kuCommonwealth isu. We don't care. We don't even care who is selling gold. We don't. We are not even worried. Kuti Wikinero ane mota ngani dzakawanda sei dzinodi. But what can talk to us is our right to vote. It inspired a lot of people to go to war. One man, one vote. Is it the reason why we fought the Liberation War? Let's remind them. Vabereki zvamakarwira kuhondo hapachisisina. Vana vese vakaperera kuhondo, they died for nothing. Because that's what it translates to. All the people who fought the war, the Liberation War, and died, they died for one fundamental thing. One man, one vote. Even Mugabe used to say it. We fought for one man, one vote. When they were going around the comrades, and they say, vana mukoma murikurwireiko? Chii? Tisati tavaurayira mombe dzedu, tisati tavaisa mudzimba dzedu, tisati tabvisa mabhurauzi nematrauzi evanasikana vedu tichipa vakomana, vainge vatiudza kuti vabereki, we are fighting for one man, one vote. We need to remind us and ourselves that mombe dzesu dzatakavapa, chikafu chedu chatakaita kusapota kwatakaita hondo, kwaenda mahara because one man, one vote is being removed from us. Guys, zvimwe zvese tichazozviona izvo. Zvokuenda kuCommonwealth, zvema-AI, ungandiudze zve-AI nditori zvangu kumombe. AI haina zvainombondibatsira. I don't even understand it. I don't even know how that can translate to me. I don't know why I can involve myself in a struggle where somebody is saying we want a borderless Africa. Inini ndiri kwamupinyi wasvotoka uko. Nongoti aiwa ndezvevanhu vari kuHarare. Ndezvevanhu vanoona maTV. I cannot even complain kuti mapassport haasi kuwanika because inini handisi kutomboda passport yacho. But pane chinhu one chandiri kuda. There's one thing that have been passed from our uncles, from our grandfathers, from our fathers. What is that thing? The thing is one man, one vote. That's a big thing. This can translate, and people who are in the rural areas, they will be affected. Maybe more than those who are enlightened. Maybe more than those who can read. Yes, this is the serious thing. The other thing I'll tell you, there is threat of ending ZANU-PF. Yes, you might think you will be campaigning for ZANU-PF. No. There are die-hard ZANU-PF people in rural areas who believe musangano wavo zvekudaro. If you tell them, kuti, guys, hapasisina ZANU-PF yatoparara. We point things at them, kuti ZANU-PF yaimbodai yadai muchiri kuiona here. That will translate to them. They will feel belonging. They will take the struggle as their struggle. Not kuti struggle yana ningi, ndezvevana ningi, ndezvavekwa ningi hameno ikoko. Pakakwidzwa beer prize. Vasingamwe doro vanongoti meno vanonwa doro. They are going to be affected. But not knowing kuti beer prize ikakwira, baba vachatora mari yange iri suppose kuita mari yemuriwo mumba voenda kunomwa doro ravo. Then you are going to be affected. But it is a longer way of making the family members to understand it. It is so long. Kuti beer price has gone up. Wobva waenda kune the family members votaura kuti mumba nyama yenyu yatorwa, chingwa chenyu chatorwa. What they will understand quicker is chingwa chatorwa. Madetails ekuti chazotorwa sei iro doro rakwira yato secondary iyoyo. The primary is what disadvantage is eminent to you right away. Ipapo. Chii chanetsa. What is the problem? Because ukadaunodza mbuya izvozvo kumusha kuti imi bumbiro remutemo rabviswa. She's going to ask you kuti raitombovapo raita basa rei. But ukati gogo 1 man 1 vote yeiye yabviswa, vanotanga kuvhura nzeve kuti yabviswa sei nhai mwana wangu nyatsonditsanangurirawo. How are they removing the 1 man 1 vote? It translates quicker to them. Hatina nguva yekumboexplaina madetails to make them understand. Let's just hit panova. Let's just hit there. 1 man vote is going. 1 man 1 vote is going. The Zimbabwe that we believed in, the Zimbabwe that we fought for, the reason why we removed Smith, it is in vain. Now the Mnangagwas, the ZANU-PF, the people of today, they want to take us back to Hondo. They want to take us back to Tamia Smith. There's no 1 man 1 vote. You are not going to be considered. This will speak quicker to the majority of people. There was one guy who was saying, Zimbabwe have got only 20 seats. Yes, it's true. Harare have got only 20 seats. It could be true. But where are many seats? Where do they speak to? It is in the rural folks. But what affects the rural folks? Guys, my rural folks, we cannot talk of kuti wigi yakwira havana basa nazvo. You cannot tell us of kuti magesi akwira hatina basa nazvo, isu tinobatidza moto, tine marambe. Speak to us with something that appeals to us. Talk to us with something that appeals, that gives us attention, that can catch our attention, and then we'll see a reason to listen to you. 1 man 1 vote is gone. That's what we should talk about, guys. Zvimwe zvese izvo guys tikutononoka guys. Ngativaudzei mese mawhatsapp group pese patiri. Thank you.